Hey, good day, good day, good day. Hey, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. My story is my ministry. My story is how do I use my platform, use my ministry to share my life experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and speak about, different things that can have an effect on different people's life. Once again, like I said right now, folks, thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking the time to join me. You know what? Over the weekend, what I did was I was watching this movie. The movie is called One Night in Miami. Okay, One Night in Miami, and basically it's supposed to be a meeting between I'm talking about Cassius Clay, who became Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, okay, Sam Cooke, and Malcolm X. And they discussed the responsibility of being a successful black man during the civil rights movements. Okay, sit back and you look at it. That is in February 25th, 1964, before my time, before a lot of your time. But these powerful individuals that was out there, what they was trying to do is they was trying to see how they can make, life equality, life equal for African American people. Even way back then in 1964. And like I said right now, folks, if you haven't checked it out, take your time, check it out, man. It's a powerful movie, One Night in Miami. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna show you the picture. Okay, this is these guys right here that played a part of that movie on Amazon Prime. Regina King did an outstanding job. Even these individuals that play these parts, they did an outstanding job, man. Like, you gain a lot of different respect for these individuals, especially Jim Brown. Jim Brown been through hell and back, but he's still surviving. You know what I'm saying? The late Malcolm X, may his soul rest in peace. Even the Sam Cooke story, man. Sam Cooke story is powerful, man. And then you got, of course, Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Sit back and you think about, folks, all the stuff that was going on during that period, but yet and still what we are up against these days in time in 2021. You know what? Here it is right now. I know a lot of people hate when I do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to sing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, right now was a verse, man. Like a change is going to come by Sam Cooke. Here it is. Powerful words, even way back then. I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like that river, I have been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Sit back and think about it, man. That man, put out that song approximately, weeks before he died? Okay, he died December 11th, 1964. I'm talking about those words still ring powerful. I'm talking about in 2021. Okay, the words still ring powerful. Sit back and look at it, what we're going through now, what we up against now. Even back then, that was in 1964. I was born in 1963, okay? In 1973, 9 years old, I'm with three of my cousins, okay? Ranging from the age of 17 to 11, okay? My oldest cousin was 17, the other one was 15, the youngest one was 11, and I was 9. I was living in South Carolina with my aunt and uncle at the time and their kids, and they had chores. So that particular day, we was out after school. We was in this wooded area, okay? Out there for the purpose of getting woods. So we had a chainsaw, and my cousin was using chainsaw to cut down the wood so we can have it chopped down precisely so we can go ahead and evenly, put it into the wooden oven to generate fire, like heat through the house. Okay, so during that period of time, like I say, 1973, I'm 9 years old. Okay, while we there, we in the wood. Okay, here it is right now. Is guess what? Property, private property open to everybody. So just so happened as we chopping down the wood, guess what? You had a group of 10 white hunter, probably ranging at age of 30 to 40 years old. So just so happened right now is if you hear that noise, similar to the noise that you're hearing right now in the background, that's that noise as these hunters out there trying to hunt and we trying to get wood. So that was like a conflict of interest. So what happened, the leader of that group, gentleman about 40 years old, he approached my cousin. So one of my cousins who was 15 at the time, he's a little hot-headed, okay? He always been hot-headed. So when a guy came and right now telling us that, listen, man, we are making too much noise. Just like listen to that noise in the background. Look at how similar that type of noise and you trying to hunt. So you're going to, say more or less like chase If you're hunting deers, you're going to chase the deer away. The deer is not coming to that sound. They run away from that sound. So the hunter and my cousin got into a dispute, and guess what? They got into a fist fight. Here it is, this 40-year-old white man fighting my 15-year-old cousin, and basically right now, my cousin was getting the best of him. Okay, so right now was, guess what? As they fighting, guess what? One of the other hunter took out they already had the rifle out, and he shot it in the air. Boom. Okay, now you got 9 of them. You know what I'm saying? With their, you know what I'm saying, rifle pointing at us. Okay, I'm 9 years old. I'm scared to death. I don't know what the hell happened here. I don't know what's going on. I grew up in New York. We done seen it all, but then again, right now, to be faced with, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking about 9 guys, 9 grown men's got rifle trained at us. You know what I'm saying? So now what happened is, guess what? The other guy, you know what I'm saying, the leader, he picked up his rifle and he pointed at my cousin. And right now is, guess what? What we're going to do? We trapped. We're stuck. We in a situation that we cannot get out of. You know what? Over what? We in the wood trying to cut wood to get, you know what I'm saying, wood to put in the fire to generate, you know what I'm saying, heat in the home. And we about to die because of what? Because these hunters thought it was their right, their privilege. This is their land? No. But anyway, what happened is, guess what? As they got the guns trained on us, okay, the older gentleman, you can see him fuming and bruised up. Right now was he ready to pull the trigger. So the guy that shot up in his ear, he went to him. I don't know what he said to him. I don't know what he tell a guy, look, man, here it is right now, Wiz, killing these niggas ain't worth it. Killing these, you know, I'm talking about their kids. Killing them ain't worth it. Here it is right now, Wiz, listen, I don't know whether he whispered in his ear, look, man, okay, you the judge. You a doctor. You a prominent businessman. You are a multi-millionaire. And if you kill these, you know what I'm saying, black kids, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose it all. You're going to be spending the rest of your life in a jail cell. You know, right now is, guess what? Eventually, we can bury the body, but people, who knows? They're going to find it sooner or later. And it's too many of us. It's too many of us. We got the minister right behind us. Okay, we got the school teacher. Okay, we got the lawyer. Okay, somebody going to say something. We're not going to be able to sweep this under the rug. So guess what? Let it go. So people, I don't know what that man said to the leader. I don't know what he said to him. But I just know right now is, guess what? What they say was, get y'all black ass out of here before we kill and bury all y'all niggas. And the only thing I know right now is, guess what? We got into that pickup and we was gone. And I can remember my oldest cousin telling his brother, what's wrong with you, man? You could have gotten us all killed. For what? You know, temper is what get us into trouble. Pride is what keep us there. And folks, sit back and look at it. Like you say, once again, these individuals, 10 grown men, you know, here it is right now, is they could have killed us. And right there at that present time, who would have known? Nobody would have known. Eventually, you know what I'm saying, people probably would have found out because once again, you got 10 of them. Somebody going to say something. But only thing I'm just trying to say right now, listen, when we start talking about social injustice or we start talking about what's going on, and like even right now is you look at that right there, you know what I'm saying, that night in Miami, Muhammad Ali had just won the world boxing heavyweight champion. Kenny, one of the powerful men in the world at the time or whatever the sports were. And what he did, he said, I'm no longer Cassius Clay, I'm Muhammad Ali. And right now, what everybody was fighting for, civil rights, social justice. They wanted black folks to be treated the same as white folks. Even right now, when people talk about, you know what just happened at the Capitol building, you know what I'm saying? Look what happened in the Capitol building, January 6th, 2021. You see all these folks climbing a wall, going into that building, attacking it. Here it is, look at it. Imagine, they were all white folks. If they were all black folks, what do you think would have happened? Guess what would have happened? You'd have seen the dogs. You'd have seen the water. You'd have seen so many black lives got murdered out there that particular day. But yet and still, regardless of what we talking about, what we're talking about, everybody want to be treated equally. It shouldn't matter. Everybody want to be out there and live correctly. Yet and still, we don't want to be stopped by law enforcement and get shot because of the color of our skin. No. Right now, that's what that movie's about. Okay? One night in Miami. How do right now we get treated? And as you sit back and you think about it, folks, one thing about history always have the tendency of repeating itself. It's repeating itself. Even back then, when you see the police brutality, even now, when you sit back and when you look at the George Floyd, and you see these cops got their knee in his man's neck, you know what I'm saying, until he died. I'm talking about every time you look around, a black person being stopped and being shot. Why? Come on, folks. It seems like history having a tendency to repeat itself. And it have to stop. It have to change, man. I'm talking about right now is when is that change going to come? You know, when it's going to come. Is it going to come? You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. And that's what me, as I'm saying, everybody, if you haven't checked out that movie on Amazon Prime, that One Night in Miami, please check it out. Regina King, hell of a job. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? All the actors that was in there, hell of a job, man. They did a hell of a job. And even right now, like I told you, man, like that song, you know what I'm saying, A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. People, listen to the words, man. Listen to the words. You know what I'm saying? Powerful, powerful song. And right now is, guess what? Those words are still ringing true. How many years later? 57 years later, those words still ring true. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, look, right here. Like I told you, I'm gonna sing again. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but oh, a change gonna come. That's what we need, man. We need a change. All of us, man. Everybody, man. You know, right now is how do we all become one? How do we all become one? How? It doesn't matter, people. That's what we have to do, and that's what we have to learn to do. Once again, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Right now is anything about racism. You know what I feel and how I feel about racism? You know what? Later for that. That's how I feel. Later for that. Brian Glaze Gibbs, later for that. Later for racism. Later for discriminating against a person because of their gender, because of the color of their skin. Later for that. That's not what life is all about, man. Let's treat all mankind with love, respect, and human compassion. Come on, we as people are better than that. If you take two kids and right now, white, black, it doesn't matter, and you let them raise up together, guess what? And you let them be who they are, you know what I'm saying? No interference from that the white person parent or the black person parent. Look, man, guess what? They will grow up to love one another. Hate is taught, okay? It's taught. And right now is what we have to do, teach each and every one how to love, man. How to love and respect one another. That's it. Listen, hit that like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Brian Glaze Gibbs. Listen, get your signed copy, Beyond Lucky. Okay? The Brian Glaze Gibbs story. Okay? Beyond Lucky. About crack, money, you know what I'm saying, murder, redemption. If I can change, anybody can change. This is a true story. This is my ministry. To get your signed copy, email me, Brian, BRIAN, Gibbs, GIBBS 1201 at yahoo.com. Folks, listen, man, we don't have time for negativity. We don't have time for the nonsense. We don't have time for racism, folks. We got what we need to do, all that negative stuff, what we need to do later for that, man. Let's all get together as one. Let's build together as one. Let's help each other. Let's love one another. Let's treat each other with love, respect, and human compassion. Once again, thank you very much.